What's going on, guys? It's your boy Norman Chat or FaZe Rain coming at you guys with a brand new video today. So this is going to be my final Audi R8 update, but you guys have been a little bit curious. I get tweets literally all day, every day saying like, hey, so what's happening? Did you get the new car yet? Is this happening? Is this happening? And instead of just sticking it in a vlog, I kind of wanted to talk about it. And just before I get into the video, I just want to say I love the company Audi no matter what. I love the company branding. I love the name. I love the cars that they make. I think it's a great company. But I do feel a little bit disappointed with them, to be honest. And I want to talk to you guys about that in a second. So after everything that happened, again, I didn't expect anything out of it. I didn't expect them to even reply to me or even care about what happened. And that's totally cool. But what hurt to me, so if you guys saw what happened is they tweeted at me, and that tweet got like that tweet got like more interactions than all their tweets in the last month. So a lot of people really cared about that. Everyone's saying like, yeah, Audi's the best company. Everyone thought that they were gonna do some really dope shit because they reached out to me. And I DM'd them, you know, I talked to them, they put me in contact with people. And they were being a little bit slow with replying to me, but that was all good. I figured they were just busy and, you know, it's all good. And when I talked to them, something that really bothered me is that they didn't even really seem to care about what happened. They just really seemed to care about me buying a new car. It seemed like that's all they really wanted out of me, was just to spend more money on, you know, another car or something. And like in the back of my mind, and it just didn't feel good, you know what I mean? You know, and at first I thought, you know what, it's just the people on the phone. They're kind of trying to make me, I guess, buy a car, but you know, it's whatever. Let's see what happens when they put me in contact with the sales manager from the Audi around here. And I spoke to that guy for a little bit at first. He was super fucking cool. I spoke to him, you know, really nice guy. He had great reviews online. I read all about him. He was a really cool guy. And we started talking and he was like, you know what? Like I spoke to him on the phone and I was telling him everything that happened. And he was like, oh man, that sucks. You know, what are you driving now? And I said like nothing. He's like, why? And he was freaking out. He's like, let's put you in a loaner vehicle. Let's put you in like an S6 or S8, you know, until you get your car. And I was like, oh, that would be fucking amazing. And like we were talking a little bit longer. And then he hit me back. Well, he told me he was gonna hit me back last Monday and he didn't till Wednesday. I messaged him, but he kind of like ignored it, but I figured he was busy, so I didn't really care. And when I messaged him again, he was like, yeah, we don't have any more R8s and Audi cannot hook it up with an R8. Like they can't like, not hook it up for free, obviously. I mean, like they literally can't even send them an R8. They don't have any more and they take months and months to make, right? So I was like, fuck, like what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Like they don't have any more, so. Kind of tripping about it for a little bit, and I messaged the guy Scott from Audi Manhattan in New York, where I got my first car, and I just went out of my way to message him. He didn't really know I was talking to Audi. Audi never contacted him. I just went out of my way to contact him because we had a good relationship. He always really liked me. He always like was so nice to me. He just contacted me randomly. This really cool guy, like super nice. I love the guy, seriously. And I said like, hey man, like after everything, like they don't have any R8s. And first thing he said was, I got you. I have two right here. I will send them one right now for you. Like super, like just off the bat, you know, super helpful. And he's like, I have a blue one, I have a black one. And he's like, you want the blue one? It's more Cali. I'm like, no, I'll take the black one. It's the exact same replica as mine. Only difference is the red diamond stitching in the seats. It doesn't have that. Everything else exactly the same, just the diamond stitching in the seats. So I told him I didn't want the car because, you know, if there's no diamond stitching, I don't want the car, right? I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. I don't give a shit if it's red diamond stitching or not. I was like, dude, I don't care. I'll take it. And then he filled the paperwork, and the R8 actually officially is mine. He said R8 is yours, everything. He even sent me a picture of it. I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. I probably made it the thumbnail or something. So I'm really happy. You know, I got another R8. It's gonna work out. I just need to get the check from the insurance, and I don't think I have to sue the guy, by the way, which I'm very thankful for. I did not want to sue anyone. I'm not about that stuff. But, you know, unless, you know, I have to. But I don't want to sue anyone, right? So I think the insurance covered everything. They're going to send me the check for everything. So I'm pretty happy about that. Like my insurance and his insurance are working together, I guess. And they're going to make it work. So I'm really happy about that. And I messaged the guy from the Audi over here. I'm trying to keep it super vague because I'm not trying to put anyone on blast, to be honest, like personally. But I do want to talk about what happened because I love Audi, but I just feel super, I don't know, like not really kind of disrespected. But as soon as I told him that I was gonna go with Manhattan, the guy kind of like cut me off and stopped like caring to reply. At first, he seemed like super helpful and he really wanted me to help. But then it kind of seemed like the only reason that they were even talking to me is because they wanted me to like spend more money buying another R8. And that kind of sucks because when I was talking to him on the phone, he kept saying like, oh, like, you gotta have a vehicle. Let's put you in something. Let's do this. And like, they get all these thoughts in my head, and I'm thinking like, I'm gonna get a loaner car for now, because I'm probably still not gonna have a car for 2 more weeks, because it takes time to ship it here. By the time the insurance sends the check and everything, I think early, what's today? Today's Saturday? So yeah, Monday, probably Tuesday is when the insurance thing will work. And then by the time they ship it, and by the time it gets here, and by the time I can go. So I'm figuring like 2 weeks maybe until I get another car. So I asked him last time, I'm like, so can I actually get that loaner? Were you serious about that? And not serious about that, but I said like, when do you think I could get a loaner vehicle? He didn't reply. And then he texted me this morning of a picture of another R8 that they had. He's like, oh, this one just became available. It was like a white R8. And I said like, oh, well, the Manhattan paperwork's already done. Sorry, but I'm kind of already getting that one. And didn't reply. And then I'm like, oh, but do you still think I could get the loaner vehicle? Like, could I still get that while I'm waiting for this R8? Because I really do need a car, guys. Like, it's pretty like stupid at this point. I don't have a car at all. And it's like, I feel kind of stranded here. I hate having to pay $50 Ubers anytime I want to go anywhere. Like, it kind of sucks. It's a waste of money in my opinion, and I don't want to do that. I'd rather just have a car. And I asked him like, oh, so is there still a loan car available or not? And he said no. He said, no, we only give cars to people that are buying cars from us. And I'm like what? Like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, I'm buying an R8 like right now. I'm technically buying, this is my second R8 I'm technically buying from Audi, right? I'm giving them like $500,000 for one car, pretty much. What the fuck? But I mean, obviously it only cost me $250, but I'm saying like still, like, because the insurance, they're making $500,000 off my situation and everything. And honestly, on top of it, I still gotta pay another $10K on top of it, because they gave me a discount the first time, and now there's no discount, so I have to pay another $10,000 on top of that. And they're like, I don't know, it's just weird. It's like they're saying like, yeah, you're not getting a car from me, you can't have a loaner vehicle. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm entitled and yeah, I deserve a loaner vehicle and everything, but like, it just kind of feels like they're coming at me just to keep buying cars from them or something. And if I'm not buying a car I already bought a car, I already bought the first fucking 2017 R8. I don't think, like, I can't believe they would expect me just to buy another one and say, oh, it's all good, forget that one, let me just buy another one. Like, I don't know, it's just kind of how I feel, and I feel like they don't really care. Like, I don't know, and it kind of sucks. Because I love the company, I love the company. I don't know, I feel like they just kind of made a big deal about everything, and then they kind of just did nothing. Like, they really did nothing. They did zero. Like, the only reason anything is happening is because I went out of my way to message Scott. I hit up Scott. If I didn't hit up Scott, I don't even think I'd get a car. I think I would have to wait 6 more months till I got an R8. But I went out of my way to message Scott and say, like, listen, like, this is what's happening. And he was so nice enough to say, I'll send them the car that I have. Like, and Audi kind of came on Twitter trying to act like they were gonna help. They got fucking hella interactions. Like, it just feels kind of shitty, because like, I'm a huge Audi supporter, And at the end of the day, this isn't like a rant video at Audi or anything. Like, I told you guys, I love the company. It is what it is, but it just kind of sucks to feel like that the only reason that they wanted to help me was just to kind of try to get me to buy like another car. It doesn't feel good. And it's like, oh, you're not gonna buy a car? We don't wanna help you anymore. Even though I've technically now bought 2. I don't know, it feels kind of shitty. I don't know if you guys can understand it from that point of view. But, I'm really excited about, the opportunity to get another car. Like, Scott, thank you so much. This is what he said. Let me just read the text so you guys know I'm legit. This is exactly what he told me. He said, okay, just wrote up the transaction up. We'll send paperwork. R8 is yours, and they will be shipping it to me. He said, okay. And I said, sounds perfect. And he's like, what's your email? And I'm excited. And he sent me a picture of the R8. I showed you guys. It's this one. Super happy, I'm happy. It's literally like, it looks exactly like my car, because it's legitimately a replica, and this is like the last one that they had, I'm pretty sure. Like the black one, it's the last R8 in America, that's a black one, he said. So, I got the first and last one, bitch. I think so. And you know what's trippy? Like, you know how I've been talking about, like, I'm gonna either get like a G-Wagon or something for my next car because I need a 4-door car? The whole time, like, ask anyone, I was like, listen, if Audi does something dope remotely at all, like, I honestly, 0% of me expected a free car. I didn't expect a free R8. But I was just thinking, if Audi does anything cool at all, like, I was like, okay, next car, I'm buying a Q7. Like, I'm gonna go to Audi, but you know what? Maybe next time. I don't know, I just want to talk about that to you guys. How do you guys feel about the whole situation? Leave it in the comments, it's all good. Again, I don't think I'm entitled to anything. I don't think that they should treat me better because, I'm FaZe Rain or because anything. But that's not even my point. The only point is, I just don't like how I felt like I was going through that whole thing. Like I bought the car, you know, I promoted the shit out of Audi for a long time. And their way to deal with me was like, oh, you know, just buy another car. Here, come, give us more money. That's kind of just how I felt, right? And it doesn't feel good to feel like that. Like I wanted to feel like the company cared about me, I guess, because, you know, I did spend so much money on one of their vehicles versus like I could have bought a Lambo, a Ferrari, I could have bought anything, but I chose their company, their car, and it just kind of feels like they don't care. But maybe they do. Maybe I just talked to the wrong people, I guess. I have no clue. I don't have any beef with anyone. It is what it is. But I just want to talk to you guys about that. If you guys are excited to see the R8, please leave a like, and we'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. We got some pretty dope shit coming up. Peace out, everybody. FaZe up and keep it real. Peace out.